So Kayla, while Kayla munches on her yummy Italian ice, I'm Siobhan. This is Women That Talk Bag. That's Kayla. Kayla over there, she's eating. Your ass really about to be silent?
It's so good. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, my name is Kayla. I can't.
Yeah, be lit.
And you are.
I am
Introduce
Tiffany.
yourself, let the people know who you are.
I am the CEO, owner, and operator
Yes.
of the Yummy Italian Ice.
Some respect
Say
on my
that.
motherfucking name.
Say
You hear
that.
shit?
Official
CEO,
sponsor
okay?
of Women That Talk Back, along with shout out your other folks. We ain't funny over here. So who else you sponsoring?
So I'm also sponsoring Inappropriate Reality.
Yeah. That's family. We heard them.
Oh, we love them. Mm-hmm. I'm not sponsoring them, but shout out to Drive By Bits and Sips.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Shout out to Kristen. Shout out for
Family.
dropping some sips off on us
OVRL.
today. Some bits.
OVRL is
definitely.
lit. That's my girl. OVRL doing big things.
Yes, she
OVRL
is.
as
Yo,
well.
she be killing me with the
Big
Drake
things.
stuff. She kills me with the. I mean, I understand the having love for somebody, but she be killing when she be cropping herself in the photos. I'll be like,
This girl and her TikTok, she be going nuts.
yes, she be
going
so
nuts.
serious.
No, the one with the pretzel, I was like, fuck.
No, see, I seen that video and I understood.
I was
Because
dying.
when I was watching, I was like, the first thing you see is the veins. I was like, oh shit, my nasty ass. Oh shit. It was a
When she
pretzel?
did the skip One Nick Cannon song, and then they shot her, I was dead. I'm like, this girl is foolish.
She's definitely
me
too funny.
dying.
And then I see that she be holding down Sunset too. We have to pull up there, Siobhan. We haven't
I
even
know,
been
but
there
then
yet.
I'd be at work. I be at work, okay?
The fuck?
Sorry. One of these
Shit
Sundays.
happening. We
One-
don't be pulling up to
One of
nothing.
these. Listen. We women that talk back and got damn jobs.
And the fuck.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
talk back work 9 to 5.
Okay, 9 to 5,
fucking
9 to
do.
4, and then pull up straight to the damn podcast on Wednesdays.
literally.
Shout out to Kayla. Dedication always. I never take it from her. This woman works a double and brings her ass every
Tough.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Tough stuff.
So y'all appreciate her. Make sure y'all fucking subscribe to the goddamn YouTube channel and watching some stuff.
You guys
That's
had
right.
some good people on.
Thank you.
We
You guys
try.
had Rags to
Listen.
Riches. You guys had Belly Gang on. You had
Yes,
a few.
we have a lot of
Them
fun.
two were the funny. I thought they were the most entertaining.
We have a
Oh my
lot of fun.
gosh.
We want people to pull up and talk. They talk, you know. So if you guys ever want to be a part of the podcast, an episode, definitely hit us up in the DMs.
Absolutely.
But tonight, this episode's about you.
Absolutely.
Episodes
yeah.
about
This is all
yummy.
you. This is all about you, your
Yeah.
business. Like, how did this come about?
Y'all want me to keep it real? Y'all want the
Yes.
y'all want the
Yeah.
water y'all want
Yeah,
the
we
watered
want-
down version, or y'all want the real version?
No, we want the
give it to me
real
straight.
shit.
Let me
Yeah.
sit up straight. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get straight to
Okay,
it.
hold on.
You might have to take a shot.
Yeah,
first.
hold on. Let me hold on.
Yeah. Get rid of it.
It was about to be that thing.
Wet the whistle.
Oh,
She said, "Oh, you about to tell me."
shit was going down.
So I was working a job. I was working at. I could say the employer, doesn't matter. I was working for DYS at the time, and they ended up terminating me. And so, you know, when you go through a terminations, especially when I was making a lot of money at that time, that was probably one of the jobs I was making the most money. I was in a salary position, and it made me just have to think outside the box. So you guys remember seeing those memes where it's like, don't spend your money, your stimulus money, use your 600 and get an LLC. You know what I mean? Those were the memes and the videos. So it was just late one night, and I was just clicking on different stuff, and I happened to just get a idea to start a brand. And I was like, you know what? I want to sell Italian ice, but I want the girl to be a black girl. Because all my life as a little girl, I really enjoyed, you know, ice cream and stuff. But every time I would look at the truck, there was never nobody that looked like us. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, if I start this, you know, I'm going to get a logo. The little girl's going to look like me, you know, and I'm going to make sure I sell a quality product. And then from there, I went
And
to
then you chose number 5.
Yes, that was
I love
very
that. She's
intentional.
definitely one of my favorite characters from
love her.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah,
For sure.
I definitely
She
was
dope.
intentional about that. You know, I wanted to make sure that a little black girl come up to my cart and she can see herself. You know what I mean? Because I didn't see myself, but I
that's
love ice cream.
big.
You know what I mean? I like Friendlies. I like Cold Stone, but you know, they're not saying they use logos, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? For me, it was big that, you know, we have a cart that represents us and who we are and what we're trying to do.
So 5.
That's dope. To
So-
be, and it's that simple, people. I'm not saying you gotta work a 9 to 5 because I totally understand what you're talking about. Like I've done the salary thing.
Ain't
It
nothing
ain't
to
all
it.
that.
Ain't nothing to it
Man,
but to
listen,
do
go
it.
ahead and work 80-something hours and look at your check and be like, what the fuck is this? Because you're not getting no OT and your ass been killing yourself for this place. And you like, it's depending on the type of person that you are, it's definitely a wake-up call for you that, yeah, this thing that they pump to you that you got to work 9 to 5, that whole stigma of this is how you survive or live, this is the American dream, the American way in a sense, is to do that. It's really not.
But
It's
beyond
really not.
that, for me, I was a supporter before I owned my own business.
Right.
So I was going hard for a lot of my friends who had businesses and stuff like that, or you know, my family members or people that I knew that had out music and stuff like that. Like there's people like King Coey, I listen to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people listen to Fabian. You know, I'm a fan of his. So I was supporting people way before. Like I was supporting Sherelle and reposting and liking her stuff way before I even had a business, because I believe that I don't believe in the stigma that Springfield doesn't support each other. So I definitely wanted to come on this platform to say I'm against that. You know what I mean? That's a stigma, and that's depending on who you talk to and who you deal with. But in my experience, Rel and Tony Wallace are the two people that gave me an opportunity when the door was really shut for me. You know, Sherelle was like, listen, I have Sunset at the Hub. You can come down there whenever you want. And I was like, oh, you know, I don't know. She saw it before I did. You know what I mean? The direction and the vision and where I was going. She's like, come on down, no, for real. And ever since then, it just like more doors started opening. People were like, hey, can I work with you? Hey, you know, school started calling me, and the business just started to pick up because, you know, I was at Commonwealth with Tony Wallace and the Mike Wallace Invitational, you know, doing the basketball leagues. You know, also, you know, I don't want to forget about Newkirk. You know, the Newkirk League reached out to me, you know what I mean, and wanted to do and work business. And their biggest thing to me was like, listen, we want to help support your brand and help people get the word out and know who you are.
That's so good.
Yeah, absolutely. So the support has been unreal. I would be lying if I said people don't support me. You know, people have even drove by like, hey, here's $5. I don't even want nothing. You're just a black owned business, and I'm just trying to support you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I just want us
so
to keep that up.
Yeah, man. That's what
that's
my worry.
That's my only same.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. It's not that it's it's not genuine, because it is. It is genuine, and people do support. It's the fact that you get slighted or you get smacked down for not keeping it up. And we all have things, and we all go through things. Right. And you shouldn't. I understand it, but you shouldn't be beating people down because they don't support you 24/7, 365.
I don't like that
because
either.
we all got our own lives and we all have our own stuff, and sometimes you might need to give a little bit of that support the hell back. Yeah, and some people don't do that. But the stigma, like you're saying, I feel like that is false. Yeah. I agree.
It's a false narrative.
It depends on the people that you talk to.
Yeah.
And maybe this person's not informed as much as they should be, or whatever the case is. It's the people who keep saying that are making it worse.
Absolutely.
So we really got to work together and to hush that shit up.
Yeah,
to really keep going, because I've definitely seen you in a lot of places. I've been excited every time I see you. I'm like,
yeah,
because
absolutely.
I see it for what it is. It is that support. It is people putting on for you, and like, yes, we want to continue her. We want her to continue to grow, but we also want this for a whole bunch of people. And I feel like cut the clicky shit.
I hate clicks.
Cut the clickiness.
I hate that.
It's so annoying.
I don't believe in that.
It's so obvious.
I don't believe in that.
Because then you're really missing out on a lot of other great people in this area. There are some dope people. Like, I don't even downplay podcast-wise. Like, there's a lot of podcasts in this area. I done tuned into pretty much all of you, for the most part. I'm sure there's some that I don't know. But for the most part, I'm sure there's some that I don't know. But still, like, it's just corny. I feel like we genuinely, if we really put our heads together, we can come together and do some really dope stuff. But
and then I think, like, the important piece too is to always know that you have to be innovative. Like, you gotta do different things.
Yeah, that's a gem.
Do the same thing. You have to keep on revamping. You gotta keep on doing that if you have a business.
Exactly. Look at McDonald's.
Right. From where you
get
started.
New chicken every year.
Yeah, they change.
Shit's still fake.
Shit's
still fake. That new spicy one is kind of alright, but
it's really not. It's mad. They're
compared to
small.
the chicken. I'm not talking about the size of the chicken.
Well, shit, that means a lot.
There's a shortage on the chicken. Remember?
Not on chicken wing. That's on chicken wings.
I had some wings last night.
All right, so they no shortage on chicken.
Has anybody had Tyshawn?
Pigeon.
Yes, that's family. Hey, shout out to
the
him.
Mambo wing. Hey,
shout out to him. His shit is good. I actually want some.
You had you had
No,
them,
I have some.
Did
I've
you have
had
them?
some, but I want some.
No, baby, she don't be telling me nothing.
Girl, he been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, he has.
Been doing this for a long time. We'll get you some next episode. We'll get you some next
Right.
episode, okay?
And then when you bring me food.
Some cheese. You want cheese fries too?
Yes. I want it all.
You want melted cheese or not?
Melted.
Nothing like some melted cheese.
Some people like this cheese fries without the cheese melted.
Like regular, like cold
No, it's
cheese?
shredded. It's not like cold. It's just not melted. Some people do.
Where? What
I don't
the
know.
fuck?
Actually, I had a friend who would put like mozzarella cheese on her popcorn. That shit don't melt, but and she would eat
What
it like
the
that.
fuck?
She straight up she'll eat like she put like the mozzarella cheese and she just eat her popcorn like that.
Nah, that's a no.
Yeah, it's a no for me
That's
too.
like
That's
a
a no for
pregnant
me,
thing.
but-
That's what I thought.
But I put
She
cheese in my
wasn't.
ramen noodles, so don't ask me nothing.
Oh, you do?
That's not.
It was more like I will try that though.
I've actually tried. It's not that
would
bad.
try.
It's like creamy because it
good.
melts.
I'm surprised the kids haven't put me onto that.
A little hot
It seemed like
sauce.
something the kids would do.
It's good.
That sounds like jail.
That's a cheap. That's a cheap.
She did it.
Did you just say that something?
It's like some juice.
That's dirty.
This sounds like jail food. Hot sauce and cheese.
If you mix
Right,
chips in
right.
it,
You
then
add some other ingredients into it. She said she watched
shit.
somebody make a brick
What if
one
I didn't
time.
have that much money on my books?
better start writing some letters to some pen pals. Get some putty.
Oh my God.
my goodness. I
All right,
swear to
so-
God, I seen a meme that said everybody talks about the hardcore shit in jail, but nobody talks about them sucking dick for ramen noodles.
Wow.
I seen that.
I mean, I think people assume that might occur.
You think
How
that's-
else?
They might have some money for the ramen.
You don't.
It's messy.
They might.
I
No
mean,
pun intended.
people get put into certain circumstances and situations and things happen, I guess. I don't know. For ramen noodles. I just can't picture
Those are
it.
some tough
You fuck a
Can't
girl for
picture
some
it.
ramen noodles?
No, absolutely not. I'll steal before I do
What's
that.
she looking like though? What's she looking like?
Right. I would.
What's she looking
shit.
like though?
You but no wait.
but
It's
looking
okay
like-
for that, but it ain't okay for him to
Hey,
suck
it's
some dick
food
for some ramen.
shit. Don't do that
It's-
to me, bitch.
I got a type, but if she looking alright, and ain't no money on my
All
butt.
right, what's your type?
What's my type? I like black queens.
Okay.
I like my girls, black queens.
She likes the Nubian goddess.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Black women matter.
They do.
Yes, they do.
They do.
We're a special
We do
kind.
not get enough love. We sure are.
We're a special kind.
They know that though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The world knows.
Oh, do they?
They do.
Absolutely.
I
They
feel
just try
like
to
there's a
keep
lot
us
of
hidden.
hate for black women though.
And that's why though.
There's a lot of hate going on. for
They
black
know
women.
we special. They just
Speaking
don't
of
like
that,
us.
do you guys see? I know you guys seen it everywhere. What's her name? Shakori.
Shikari?
Shakari Richardson, she's dope.
Amazing. Run,
She's-
girl.
Can we get some gunshots for her? She's
Yeah,
dope.
something.
Wait,
Some
what?
applause or something for
Oh
her.
yeah, we could do that
Yes.
Definitely.
everybody was
Loving
like-
the FloJo vibes.
Her nails
I'm
are dope.
always here for
Fascinating.
anybody. I keep it a dog. Anybody black and winning, I'll root for you till the last breath I got. Just because we don't get enough applause.
Word.
I don't care what nobody says.
too. I like how she hugged her grandma.
That too.
Cause I'm
That
a
was
grandma's
real.
girl.
That was
Those
real.
are
Her mom
grandma's
just passed
girls,
away
definitely.
too. Her biological mom just passed away. Her grandma raised her.
Oh wow.
Her mom had just passed away right before, a couple days before she ran that
What?
race. Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought she died like when she was little too.
No, this
So
was
she
recent.
had just passed away.
Wow.
She went and hugged her grandma. That was
She's
who raised
doing
her.
real big things.
She was
That's-
like, and
that's
I
definitely
see,
dope.
and I don't care what nobody got to say, because I was like, girl, yes.
And that's real because that's,
Yes.
we don't get.
give
That's what
a
I'm saying.
fuck.
We don't get enough applause, and we don't shout for ourselves as much as we should as
Yeah.
black women. We really don't. So to see her, especially I love the younger generation for that specifically.
Yeah.
They're very proud
Yeah, to be black.
to be
wear
black,
that
and I love
Absolutely. But I mean, for me, again, that's one of those things that I didn't experience. Like, I have so many sisterhoods. Shout out to my sisterhoods. They're dope. So many
That's
people
good
I'm
to
close
have,
with.
though.
Like, shout out to my sister Candace and Sheree. They're dope. Like, they're very supportive. So when they say this stigma about black women, I can't say that because I have so many black female friends that were like, we have a great bond. You know what I mean? So I don't know where people are experiencing
You're
that.
lucky. That's good.
But I don't experience it. We big ourselves up.
That's good.
I hang out with none but queens.
I got to say a lot of my pride for who I am and where I come from definitely came from my parents. My parents are definitely strong Black
That's good.
people, and that was no fuck the bullshit. You wake up like this every day, so shit, if you ain't gonna be happy with you,
Who else is gonna be?
so
That's dope.
that was definitely where I definitely got that from. But that's dope to have a sister. I wish I definitely had that. I have a sister
Yeah, I got
who
some
definitely
sisters.
helped with that. But that's important.
Yeah.
That's important because we don't, like I said, we don't shout enough for ourselves. So
Because you need people. We have to, as Black women, have to do a better job of when our sister, meaning our sister friends or whoever comes in, says something about us, not to get offended. You know what I mean? It's basically called fixing your crown. We can't allow ourselves to be so prideful or too big to be bigger than correction. And I think that's a big problem with Black women. We get scorned, or we get burned, or we get, you know what I mean? We deal with so much fuck shit that when somebody real comes along and they want to really give us their friendship, you know, their sisterhood, you know, fellowship with us or break bread with us, we don't know how to deal with them because we're used to dealing with
the bullshit.
bullshit.
I mean, are they wrong though?
No, absolutely not.
It's just misplaced.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
really
Misplaced is bad, though.
having to work on yourself in that sense, or understanding that people that you actually do choose to be involved with aren't positive for you.
But I be thinking a lot of the beef, and I'm gonna bring it a step further to social media. I think a lot of the beef be fake.
Yeah.
I think they be arguing with themselves sometimes. Like, who y'all be? How y'all got
Oh
this
yes,
many
I see what you're saying. I was gonna ask, but I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you know what I mean? I'm just taking it a step in a
can't be
different
real
direction.
because you're not even like genuinely outing a particular person. You're just
Definitely.
stating that this stuff is occurring. Yeah, I see. Absolutely.
I don't get it. Like, I be like, how y'all got so much
yeah.
beef? There's only so much
And
of
if
us
you
in
do, you
Springfield.
need to take a look at yourself
people you
to have that
dealing
much drama and nonsense in your life.
You be like, well, why you don't like this person? You legit don't have a fucking answer.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't like this.
Yeah.
fucking
Or it be
person.
something old
Yeah.
that you could have moved on from. You know what I mean?
Lord have mercy.
I'm a real principle type individual, so.
Oh, you move off principle? What about you? Do you move off principle?
I don't know. I just move freely. I'm just living.
I feel like everything can be explained and communicated. It's just certain actions or based on principle. Or like, if you move a certain way and it's like, I might not dead it, but I'm gonna look at you a little crooked head. You know, a little off
I love
kilter,
everybody.
Absolutely.
You do.
I love everybody.
Do you? What's your sign?
You do.
Capricorn.
I love Capricorn.
You do.
They crazy.
I am crazy.
And she is crazy. You're a good crazy.
God,
Them
girl.
is crazy.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh,
Yeah. Why? Because I said you're crazy. We horrible. Why do we have to be so horrible?
It's like a yin to my yang. Like,
y'all fit each other?
yeah.
Good?
But I think it's because the way I'm built. Like I said, it's more of a principle. I really, really try my best to not be judgmental. I am a little judgmental of women, and I know that. But I know that. So I would try to be mindful of how I move.
I'm crazy, so.
Nah, I think we just met Jill just because, I don't know, we just
Yummy
Y'all just
and
gel?
kindness.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
do.
yes, yummy.
She's a couple.
Gosh. Hold on, let me finish this. I
what's
seen
your
it
sign?
melting over here.
Huh? What's your sign?
Oh, I'm a Scorpio.
Oh.
I'm a
That's
I'm a
why-
Scorpio.
Oh,
Okay. Ladies, I'm a Scorpio 5'7", 212,
wait. Single?
pescatarian.
Let them know.
Okay, wait, how does that work? Go ahead, let me finish this spiel.
I like walks on the beach.
Ain't nothing wrong with Scorpios.
And I don't like baked macaroni and cheese.
What? All right, I got like
We
40,
can stop that right now.
10 different questions. Hold on, I'm gonna start with.
Get
Cut it off.
Wait.
Cut it out.
Wait,
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
What
we're
the-
gonna go
what
back
are you
to that.
I
talking
like
about?
Velveeta.
Oh no! Hell no! No, bro, cut this.
I like Velveeta too.
Ladies, I know what you're thinking. I
Wait.
like creamy and richness. I don't
I
like a
use,
block.
I use a little Velveeta.
Nah, y'all know who the hell made y'all mac and cheese?
Okay, can I
before?
say something? Listen, can I say something without people getting offended? Please don't bash me in the comments.
Yeah, we-
But every time I go to a restaurant, certain restaurants I won't mention,
I know
they
you're talking about.
make they make macaroni and cheese, and it's a little
I don't know who
rough.
made
It's
that.
a little tough. I just don't like
I
that.
don't like the
name one
places
of
with the
them.
cheese when the cheese is sitting on the top. Like you supposed to stir it.
What about breadcrumb?
No,
I had mac
that's
and
not
cheese with
for us.
breadcrumb on it.
don't do that.
Where we start doing that at?
We don't do that.
Hey, my
You need
mom,
to take your
my
We
don't
mom
do
makes
that.
it.
We don't do that.
She makes it really well. And you know what?
What?
Wait, I don't even know where to look.
You want to know something?
Wait,
You fucking ate it because I made it for you.
Oh,
you didn't put breadcrumbs on that?
Sure did.
No, you didn't.
Every time I do.
When you made it for
Shots are
here,
fired, yo.
No, you came to my
Shots have
house and
been
picked up a
fired.
plate.
you didn't give me mac and cheese. It wasn't done.
Yeah. Oh, you're lucky.
I'm about to say, 'cause I done text your ass about that bullshit.
So you did have it.
No, I didn't.
Really
It wasn't
good though.
done.
You gotta try it. You have to
I
try
want
it.
none of that. I want none
That's
of that.
skeptical.
No. Why
That's
is it
against our
on there?
heritage.
If I make
Thank
it, you wouldn't
Why
try
is it on
it.
there?
That's really against our heritage.
Don't knock it until you try it.
No, but why is it? But I don't eat breadcrumbs on a lot of stuff, but fish. And I don't like my fish even fried like that.
Yeah.
It's okay. So they're seasoned. It's not plain.
I haven't had chicken
On
with
chicken?
breadcrumb on it. That's weird.
Like
It's
chicken
good
parm.
though.
That's weird though.
But chicken parm.
That's kind of weird to me.
Wait, but why on the mac and cheese?
Okay, so
I think they gave that to me at school. I did not fuck with it. I swear that y'all done got me. I can't believe you said yes.
Yes.
Swear to God, like this shit got me
Oh
messed up.
my
Is it
Y'all
a Puerto
disrespectful.
Rican thing? It might
I
be a
don't
Puerto
know.
Rican thing.
Is it Puerto Ricans don't be doing that?
I
Yes,
didn't
the
think
fuck
they
they
did
do,
either.
mama.
I seen one that.
Y'all be doing that?
No, cause I listen. I grew up next door to a couple Hispanic ladies. And they ain't never.
Oh
They ain't
my
never. I ain't
God.
never seen them put breadcrumbs.
They're gonna
on
try it. Why?
It's kind of like kind of like sugar and spaghetti. I don't like that neither.
or on your grits.
Mm,
I don't like sugar on my grits neither.
I'll put a
neither.
little bit. So I got. My mom had to explain it to me. Like the science behind the spaghetti is to like cancel out some of the acidity. So that makes sense. The sugar cancels out. The
Oh well,
acidity.
let people know you're not supposed to put a whole lot of damn sugar in the
Not
spaghetti.
the
then.
whole
Then
motherfucking
it clearly must be a pinch.
cup.
It must
Sprinkle
be a
that
pinch of damn
motherfucker on
sugar.
there.
People putting a quarter cup in
Absolutely. Eat. Then eat beefaroni if you want it that sweet.
Oh lord.
Why
that
do
shit.
you
That's
want
stuff
to?
nasty too.
Yeah, beefaroni is kind of weird. I like ravioli. Me too.
That's nasty too.
You vegan?
No, but I don't like the ravioli in the can.
What you eat? Like,
She has
what,
adult taste buds. I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
what the fuck is going on.
you like
here.
ricotta cheese and all that?
No,
She likes olives. Oh, yeah.
I ate it on the stick.
What's wrong with olives?
That one time, it was good.
What's
though.
wrong with
That's adult
olives?
food.
It had a little spice.
I like it when they put it in the
Yeah.
rice. You don't like it when they put it?
Fuck no.
Oh. I don't like when they put the salchichas in the rice.
Yeah, I don't need it. The texture.
Take
That's
that
be
out,
fucking me up.
baby.
That's be fucking me up. Me neither.
What's that? I'd be like, what's that?
Little Vienna sausages.
Like,
Oh, y'all gonna stop
Gucci.
doing that coming up.
They about to.
I like
see
the-
now you know how we feel about the damn breadcrumbs on the mac and
You
cheese.
wanna know
Now you know
something?
exactly how it feels. Now you know how we feel about the breadcrumbs on mac and cheese. See, right? Shit don't even go.
So how does that? Talk a little bit briefly about that. Like stepping into different cultures. Have you guys done that recently?
all the time.
Yeah, you do.
I like Mexican culture. Because I've been in Mexico a few times. They got some good food.
Indian. That's what I was gonna say for me. I recently tried it. I tried garlic naan, right? With
naan's good.
Where'd you get it
tiki
from?
masala. It was near the Rotary in West Springfield.
Okay.
I
I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, yeah. Isn't that new?
No,
I
I
think
think
they've
it's
been
been there for forever because they have a
I
fucking
just
buffet
noticed
there.
it the other day.
For real?
we were
No,
like
it's
2
been
days
there for.
ago.
It's been there for a minute. So I had both of them together. It was like fucking. It's not even.
Don't you got to eat it with your hands?
Yes, you do have to eat with your hands. But the garlic naan. So the garlic naan is like a little flatbread, and you just scoop like the meat and the stuff in it.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
interesting.
Yeah, it's a different taste. It doesn't taste like anything you've ever tried. It's definitely different. But their spices are really good. You gotta try it.
Have you had it?
I haven't had that. I've had Indian food, yes, but I haven't had that.
Is hot?
Yeah, it could be spicy.
Yeah, they
Some of it.
have spice. They're good for spice. You
Like
like
their
Mexican
curry
food?
isn't typically spicy.
You were just in Mexico, huh?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Living your best life. I seen that.
Yeah, we was outside.
Outside.
I love being
Oh
outside.
my God, I
Yeah.
can't touch this.
Oh, yeah. I love being outside. I'm a jet ski, sky,
You know how to swim?
You're a thriller?
absolutely not.
You're a thrill
I'm not.
seeker.
Damn, you get on a jet ski but can't swim?
You got a life vest on. You float.
Y'all good. Listen,
I be
y'all
snorkeling.
didn't hear about the man who got swallowed by the whale?
Yeah, I seen that. I thought that was fake. I thought that was
Shit, I
fake
bet you
news.
he wished it was fake. He told me he did movements and got a bowel movements lying that he was pooping
How-
all
so
in
y'all
there.
spit
Spit it out.
Yeah. He got spit out.
What? He was
Yeah,
must have
he
been
probably
tickling.
did.
I'd have been screaming. I didn't even know
What?
Right.
What?
What the fuck else would you
It's
do?
over. I would have lost it. I would have lost it.
I'm
I'd-
ripping shit in there. I don't
He can't
know.
see. He said it was all he knew. He said he was diving down to the bottom, and he felt. He said he should have known by the school of fish or something like that, and he felt like a whoosh, and next thing it was pitch black. There was no water, pitch black,
What?
But
and he realized he was inside from feeling he was inside the whale.
I would have been
That's like some horror movie stuff.
dead.
Because it was trying to obviously further push him down.
I can't even swim, so I wouldn't even have been down that far.
Okay, true. Within straight safe.
Still would have drowned.
I would have definitely drowned.
Died. Like, nope. No, I'm reading this article, like, jaw dropped, like, in fear, like, oh my God. I know he lied to me. He was just doing a bunch of movements so the whale started shaking his head off Nantucket somewhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
They do
right.
got humpback. It was a humpback one, right?
Mm-hmm. So, they get huge.
And they've had shark sightings over there as well.
He said he thought that's what it was, but there was no teeth. He didn't feel the teeth. I was
I'm going
like,
to tell you.
which is worse?
Which is worse? I choose a whale. Fuck that. Than a fucking shark.
The shark would have been.
I choose the whale over shark, too.
Dang, so all right, you can't swim. What? I know that's like a thing with black people.
Why you gotta bring that up?
'Cause it's
Why you gotta bring that
true,
stigma up?
It's
There's black
true.
folks that swim.
There are some.
We got a woman that just
Olympic.
qualified
She is.
in
Simone is
Tokyo.
Shout out to Simone.
Why you gotta bring that up?
Simone is going to Tokyo. Yes, she is. But
I know a lot of black
athlete.
people who can swim.
You do?
Yeah.
compared to non-swimmers,
Yeah. I know a lot more black people that can swim.
I feel like I assume some black folks can swim and they can't swim. When you ask me, like, oh, you can swim, just like you said, you want to
it's not that.
and you say you can't swim.
It's not that we can't swim, but when you paying so much for like a wig or a weave, do you really want to get it wet?
I know some
So
real
we just making assumptions that they can't swim, but it's really the weave. It's really the wig.
like how
They
you
can't
tote
swim.
guns your whole hood nigga and you can't even swim. Shame on you. Shame on you.
So you just expect them to survive in all types of
The
elements.
fuck you supposed to? You a what you call it? You a hood burger. You a soldier. You supposed to know all the elements.
Oh my
Capping
God.
his rap on that one.
Damn.
All right, I guess I don't know. I know a lot of black folks who can't swim. It's really a bad stereotype. We need to fix that. Ain't no reason why we getting wet but can't
Where the
swim.
fuck is the swimming lessons for these adults?
YMCA.
Literally.
Yeah, adult swim classes. Yeah. I was gonna take some,
No.
but I know how to hold my nose, so I feel like that's the basics.
No, you needed to swim.
I feel like as long as ain't no water getting in here, I could pretty much do
Hey,
anything.
listen.
I was trying to save somebody with my
Longest
holding my
neck
nose.
up, I'm out the water.
All you gotta do is doggy paddle and you're
Yeah, you're
fine.
straight. I was literally snorkeling in Mexico. Don't know how to swim.
How the fuck?
I'd be chilling.
She said snorkeling, not scuba diving.
True.
So that's like shallow. All shallow stuff.
How was the food? Like, did you get sick or anything?
Very
Like,
sick.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Once you leave the country, I think like they do things different than we do.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, there's a lot of
Like they don't do like freshness in the store.
Yeah.
You know how we come into Pride and it's always fresh? Nah, that stuff was dusty in there.
Pride
Well, they don't
Yum.
have like FDA. Like, is that FDA?
Nah, they don't got that out there.
Yeah, that's our regulation.
Like requirements from the
No.
government. They don't have that. It's just bitch.
can't even drink the
whatever's
water
there.
from the
See,
A lot of countries are like that.
You can't even drink the water from the sink. You get dumb sick.
I know.
Yeah.
Then your stomach gotta get used to that shit. You
Yeah,
be
some
shitting the
tacos.
whole
I'm not gonna get
time.
used to that. Someone gonna be.
I had some tacos. Them tacos tore me up.
Oh no.
And they were literally just chicken, onion, and I think like cilantro on them. And I was like, man.
Like, wouldn't you like? That shit is annoying. How the fuck
I
you
would
go to
be
a whole
frustrated.
different
Yeah, I
country?
don't want to go on vacation to be
different
sick.
country. And you
Jamaica, I was fine. That's
Of
the
course.
funniest
Well,
part.
Jamaica's.
They clean me.
Yeah, they
Right.
don't play about none of that.
Shout out to my yachties. They clean
It's
me.
fresh, man. Fresh.
They clean theirs with lime and vinegar.
Exactly.
He's fresh.
That acid will definitely do all
Yeah,
that.
well. Shout out to them.
Learn a little something.
Where do you plan on traveling to next?
I want to go to Aruba.
Aruba.
Aruba or Costa Rica. So, I like the tropical places.
I see.
I'll definitely say Costa Rica.
Yeah, you've been there before?
Nope. It's on my
Costa Rica.
list.
I'd want to go to the Maldives, like that.
Yeah.
You want to get ate up by fucking big
You
ass
want to go to
mosquitoes.
sexy places.
Right, she want to get. She talking about
It's a sexy
destination
place.
wedding type shits
mad
and
at
honeymoon places.
For real? Like did you see like the Maldives? Like,
Yeah, it was like
very
honeymoon
nice.
type place.
Or like an elephant sanctuary in like India or something. I want
I
to
was
do that.
supposed to
type
go
of shit.
to Indonesia. I was supposed to go to Indonesia by
Who the hell is y'all? Your travel agent?
Nah, just
Me.
I was gonna go by
Not
myself.
Google.
I was gonna go by, but COVID hit.
Google.
She's like, I'm trying to flood this passport.
It's a 24-hour. It's a 24-hour flight.
That's disgusting.
That's long. Sick.
I need a
It's
couple
sick.
of drinks and a Benadryl.
Oh yeah. Listen, I just had my neck
24 hours
and I
on a
know I be
plane?
snoring.
I can't even do 3. How the fuck am I gonna do 24?
Can't do 3. Girl, we're about to go to Texas.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
y'all going
why-
to Texas?
Yeah.
Make sure
we're
y'all go to
gonna
Turkey
talk about-
Hut. Tell me how it is.
Turkey Hut.
We're going to San Antonio. Is it in
I think it's in Houston. I don't know how to look.
I'm down to go. I'm gonna drive.
Are you a driver? Who's the
I
driver?
am.
Oh, you know?
I'm for sure a driver.
Do you know your way around?
where in San Antonio?
No. You just like, are you the type of person that, I want to go here and you don't care how far it is?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, we be good then.
Yeah, we can do it. Well, no, wait. How long though? How fucking long?
San Antonio to Houston? Couple hours.
It's got to be at least like 3.
That ain't bad.
That's not that bad.
You gonna ride with me to damn Houston for Turkey Hut, okay?
We gotta find something. Listen, I got shit to do in Texas.
Yeah, but not every day.
It's gonna be every day.
It's almost 3 hours.
We're going.
2 hours, 57 minutes.
That's
Oh
not
yeah, I
bad.
drove from here to Florida with me and my fucking 8-month-old.
It was a long trip, huh?
Nah, fuck that.
That was a lot of stops, huh?
No, let's see. We stopped in probably like Delaware, then again in middle to end of Virginia. We ended up spending the night because I have family out there. We ended up spending the night that night, and then we stopped again in Georgia and maybe once in Florida.
What's not bad?
What's the farthest you've traveled?
Me?
Yeah. In a car though, or on a bike.
On a bike.
Oh yeah, I'm a biker. On a bike, I would say no farther than Rhode Island. On a bike.
Yeah.
That's a long ass.
I went to Rhode Island too. Well, on a bike is different. It's faster.
It's a lot faster.
Yeah, but I was feeling my ass would be just.
Yeah, like your
Tired
legs are
of
fucking falling
Tired.
asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I drove to Brooklyn. That was a woo. That was
Hell
a
no,
lot.
I wouldn't do no shit like that.
Brooklyn was a lot.
It'd be like seeing people with no helmets and stuff. It's like, oh my god. Y'all are
Super
brave.
dangerous.
People
I
Guys,
took a
wear
nasty
helmet.
spill. Like a
You
month ago.
did.
Yeah, I did. I would say that, you know what I mean, the biggest thing is like the road rash. You know what I mean? Just getting road rash on your skin and stuff like that. That's like
Yeah.
extremely uncomfortable. But other than that, you know, either you're gonna ride or you're not.
Right. That's always a
That's always the fear, you're gonna fall.
yeah.
You know?
Definitely. But I'm glad that you're here because a lot of people can't say that. You know what I mean? Especially not in Springfield. I felt like last year
Everybody.
people was fucking dying left and right.
I seen someone like fall off their motorcycle on Page Boulevard, like just freak type. He was lucky he didn't get hit by a car or anything,
Really?
and he was just going, and it was like somehow he lost control. And he just skidded, but he had the thing on his back. Yeah.
That'll save your life.
So yeah,
Save your
that
spine.
literally did because he didn't. His head wasn't down or anything. He didn't hit his head or anything, and he got lucky and was able to just get back up before traffic ended
Shout
up.
out. I want to say shout out to the Good Samaritans because when I fell, they jumped out and they kind of like stopped traffic and stuff like that. You know, those people were really sweet. You know what I mean? So instead of recording people, this is my other little PSA. Instead of recording folks, how about we get out and help? Provide some
People don't do
CPR,
that.
provide some first aid.
They should.
Like weirdos, they'll put the camera in your face. They ain't helping you. Then.
That's actually a study.
Really?
I was on I actually saw it on Instagram, which is funny, and it was like how many people would actually stop and help someone. So they did a mock abduction type thing.
Oh, I wouldn't help.
Majority of the people did not do
I ain't gonna
shit.
lie.
I mean,
I'm
this
not gonna
woman
lie.
was getting like dragged and yanked and thrown into this van, and people were just
People
like,
are crazy.
people were walking with like their spouses and just like, you know,
I'm minding my
come
fucking
on.
business.
I'm not
before
gonna
they
help.
throw
I'm not
me
even gonna lie.
Realistically-
But no, I wouldn't though.
But I understand you're not sure about what's going on, but
He gonna throw me
you
in the
could
van
literally
too.
save somebody. It's 2 against freaking 1.
Nigga, she
You
ain't
and this
fighting.
person against
I'm
him.
not fighting neither.
She is fighting. Y'all are ignoring her. She's screaming about help, and you're just gonna keep
Oh, well,
walking.
in that
I'm gonna call
case,
911.
And people weren't even doing that. That was the weird part. Like not for nothing. It was like a little thing they had on Instagram, and then you click and it keeps going or
People are
whatever.
extremely desensitized.
And that was what the point was. That
Yeah.
people are desensitized to the things that
To
are going on
violence.
and to the horrors that are going on because
Yeah.
it's all being recorded.
Did you
There was
see
more
the
people just like this.
He had the gun waving around.
Yes. And then the commentary video. There were so many people people laughing. I was so confused. Like, what the hell is this funny?
I was
about
laughing.
this?
I was
I laughed because the guy was funny. Yeah,
what the
like
fuck
he
is
was
he
funny,
on
but
right now?
just the thought process. There's kids, huh?
I don't know. I want to laugh, but
All types of stuff.
he was waving the gun out.
He was running. No, what killed me is the fucking officers that was chasing his stupid ass because they was moving dumb
It's
slow.
not funny. Mental health is serious, guys.
And it is. It
It's
really is.
But this just was so
was like,
crazy.
damn, this is just.
I'm like, damn, is Springfield getting that
Oh, yeah,
gully?
I'm just
Springfield's
confused.
finest
As
needs-
what the hell was going
they
on?
need, like-
a fit test.
He was running up and down the street, hands out
Fucking
like this,
test.
like, come on. I'm like,
Somebody's been lacking on them fitness tests for them fucking
Right, y'all
cops.
ain't had it with COVID hit, so they got to skip.
Cause why was there 10 cops for one person?
listen, shout out to Our Journey. Y'all could definitely start a trial period at Our Journey. Get some running in, some
I need to
cardio,
do that shit
lift
too.
some weights, cause that was ridiculous. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, why he got his hands out like that?
He was tired.
He was he knew where the
They
camera was and
said-
everything. He was like,
They said a fucking hill. Fuck
I like
this shit.
send more
I
help.
thought I was in a
He was like the cop.
I thought I was a little dirt concert. I'm like, this
I'm
dude
just
just
like-
going around like he's
Just watching it.
Before he started running, like, why did you like this?
Because he didn't
Yeah,
want.
because he was like gully with it, like, oh.
Oh shit, I gotta go.
Right.
If this was GTA, yeah, he definitely had 5 stars.
Okay. Right. The helicopter was coming. His ass was about to go down.
That tank was
That's
coming. I was
exactly
like-
what.
Yeah, that dude had 5
Look
stars.
like somebody kid playing GTA 5 just trying to grow up on the
Oh,
stars.
you going to jail?
Literally.
That's
That's
Like,
exactly
what?
what that seemed like. I thought it was fake as hell at first, and I'm like, what the
I don't know. Lately,
is
Springfield has been a little crazy.
We've been looking bad. We need to do better.
crazy.
We don't need to get crazier. You know, it's about to just get a little hotter out.
Right.
So hopefully we can
Increase the
definitely keep
peace.
it down.
Increase the peace.
Increase the peace.
Yes, please.
Let's get to some.
I'd rather you fight. Can you
Positivity.
can we go back
And
to
even
fist
then-
fighting now?
No, I hate when people even say that.
Well, the guy that hit the dude with the tea in the store, in the convenience store.
Well, fist fight
Oh,
before
yeah.
you start shooting people.
We just in a time where anything could be, yeah. Twisted
back
Tea
to
got some
these
good
ones and
advertisement off
The
that.
hell they did.
Yeah, knock his
Yes,
ass out with some
they
tea.
did. I
You'll
mean,
be
they was
fine.
starting to do little cameos in regular places. Like, you got motherfuckers got
Did you
twisted
hear
teas
that
in their
smack,
pocket. Like,
though?
what in the? Did he hear the smack? Was the question? Because
I can't
he
say
rang his bell.
He smacked the
He
Sonic
asked
coins
for
out
it.
that boy.
He asked for it.
I was like, oh. He called him the N-word with the hard R. Oh, you trying to get the Sonic coin smacked
I mean,
out you, boy.
realistically, what do you expect?
What the?
What do you expect to come to you? Do you, I mean, especially in this day and age, do you expect someone to sit back and just let you disrespect them in any way, shape, or form? Like, I think people really don't understand the fact that I wake up and go to bed with this skin every day.
Listen, I will make you famous. I'll smack your head off
Okay.
your shoulders. Don't
Real
ever call
quick.
me the N-word. The hard
Real
R.
quick.
And in honor of Juneteenth, don't fucking try it.
Don't
Don't try it.
don't.
It's just it's annoying. It's not even just annoying. It's 2021. How about that?
Listen,
It's 2021.
I don't feel like somebody would try me like that. I just really feel like you're never gonna try me like that because I'm gonna wild out. It's not gonna.
But I feel like it's more or less the person really just wants to bait you into that. Like
yeah.
it's I feel like half the people really don't even have the balls to say that shit to your face without a camera rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, sis.
Like it's you
it'll
not
be too
gonna
late.
say, you're not gonna talk that shit to me without no camera, good buddy. So lay your ass out.
Yeah.
Even down to like the just you mentioned in Juneteenth, like Carl and I had a conversation before, and it's like people who try to capitalize off of that. People who were trying to capitalize off that. People who are trying to capitalize off that who are
Walmart's trying to
not
make some money off that.
who are not people of color.
Like
Walmart,
IKEA.
shit, yeah, some local folks too.
IKEA.
Listen, for
IKEA,
Juneteenth,
so, like you cannot do that. You can't capitalize off and not donate or give that back to the black community because it's going in your pocket. That is you trying to capitalize off of it. That's culture, vulture, bullshit.
what do you? Let me ask you a
No.
question real quick. In the spirit of Juneteenth, what do you guys feel about locks and other ethnicities or cultures wearing locks? I'm gonna say what I think, but I want to hear what you think first. You want me to go first?
I was gonna ask you want us to go first. Me personally, I just had this conversation.
It's tough.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's plain and simple. I'm not a fan if you're not originally of this culture, because if you even history of Jamaica or Haiti, a place like, there are people who are not brown skinned or not African American or of African descent in these places. You have people of Asian descent. You have people of Swedish, whatever, that are also in these countries. But if you are not ingrained in there from this culture, in this culture, I don't feel like you should be developing this as a habit just because you think it's cool to wear.
Definitely.
So I get some shit for the way I think about stuff
My
like that.
opinion
But
is the same way. I feel like you guys take so much from us and don't give us credit for it. When we do it, it's kind of like it's outlawed and it's taboo. It don't look right, or
it's
you know
wrong,
what I mean.
yeah.
We try to create laws around it, but then when y'all do it, it's like we're supposed to embrace y'all taking parts of our culture.
You're trying to understand.
I don't get it.
You
I
know.
struggle. I'm not gonna say I dislike it. I struggle with it. Because I want to be inclusive of all, but it's just like, are you?
Because they're not inclusive on the reverse end, and you're not. Like, it's supposed to be, even with the whole box brace thing.
Yeah.
I hate to see it.
Sis, hold on, let me fix my mic.
And it's I've hated because they try to make us seem like we're being prejudiced or racist about it, and it's like, I'm not. You get to then take something. Emphasis on take. Take something and then try to put your own spin on it as if you created it. That shit is annoying as hell because you didn't. Give respect to where it came from. The same with that whole boxer braid shit with the Kardashians. That shit had me hot.
Boxer braids, what's that?
That's what they was calling their cornrows and their fucking
I
French,
never heard of that.
French braids. Like, all our mamas
Boxer
like, put
braids?
2 French braids in our goddamn head. Those are just boxer braids because UFC fighters and boxers braid their hair the way. They don't even say these are boxer. These fucking cornrows. They're cornrows. Cut the shit.
Boxer braids, never heard of that.
Cut it out.
That's new. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I remember we used to get talked about for wearing braids.
Exactly.
I remember growing up
Like,
at school.
we didn't
and
have
getting talked
hair
about,
or
your hair
anything.
dusty, you're bald headed because you gotta have braids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's so
Now y'all rocking them, but that's cool too.
And you get to act like it's
like
some
that.
new
Sorry.
like fashion trend. No.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it sucks. But, you know, it's all good.
And that's definitely why I've gone hard as far as you talking about the Juneteenth, where, you know, you got people who are like, oh, in light of Juneteenth, I want to give respect to the. It's not giving respect if you aren't of this culture. And you can feel any way how you want to feel about it.
The culture
That's the end.
vulture. Stop the appropriation, bro.
Yes.
It's crazy.
We're not coats.
So in order to touch on like the locks situation, so my daughter is Black, of course. I am too.
Oh.
My mother's side of the family is Puerto Rican, so for some reason they frowned upon it so hard, and my daughter asked for it, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna learn how to do it, and I'm just gonna fucking do it because that's her choice. And then since then we were able to grow like a different type of relationship and rapport with each other because I figured out how to do it. And it's like kind of like our thing to do. But we had to learn like where it was from, how to upkeep it, that type of stuff, which I feel is cool. Like, you got to be open-minded. And that's why I'm saying all to say this. Like, you really have to be open-minded and learn.
That's the key.
You have to fucking learn.
That's the key.
Learn
Don't
why.
stop stealing.
That's the key.
Stop stealing ideas. I mean, I think
Major key alert.
for African Americans, Black people, however you want to identify it. So for us, it stems all the way back to the cotton press. Straight up. At the end of the day, a Black man couldn't get a patent. So all his ideas were stolen from him and then patented by someone else.
I've been doing that since the dawn of time.
Since the beginning, exactly.
Did
Since
you know
the
Jack
beginning.
Daniels is really made by a slave?
I heard
I
that.
just learned that. That's crazy.
They
take so much stuff.
Fucking Carlos.
No, for real.
Shout out to
Like,
Carlos.
there's a lot of different things that, I mean, we have pioneered that we don't get credit for or have not received credit for.
I heard like the light bulb. What else?
Yeah, they definitely talk about that here and there.
Really?
Peanut butter.
Yep.
That's crazy.
There were some
George
other things too that have been
yes.
stolen. Wasn't I think electricity? Something about electricity, or was it the light bulb? Something like that. It was been.
I
a
have
lot
heard
of things.
that. I'm not. I
Crocs.
haven't.
I just made that up.
I was like, wait. I ain't never heard that one.
Crocs.
Made that up.
No, I mean, it's just on some real, like, it's frustrating as a Black person to be like, I can't have anything, but then you'll then point at me and say, or talk down about my people and say, oh, we don't know where we come from exactly. We don't have a language. We don't have culture. We don't have this. But then you continuously try to take and then mold and manipulate our culture. We're, for whatever reason.
It's a mess.
And I feel like that's so sad too because it's not even the majority.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But it's
amount.
been done enough on a large enough scale where it can appear to be the majority, even though it's not.
Us as Black people have to do a better job of holding these people accountable. You know
The
what I
ones
mean?
who are doing this
We're
shit.
not doing enough.
There's too much of a filter where you allow it's okay for some, but then it's not okay for everyone.
Like I don't believe in white people having ghetto passes. I don't believe in that.
I agree.
I'm totally against that.
I agree. See, you talking about my sign is whack. Mm-mm.
You know,
we
I'm
on
a
the
Black
same
feminist. I don't
page.
believe in that stuff, bro. What does that mean, ghetto pass?
I
That
don't
gives you
know.
the right to say the N word.
That's that cookout shit. That's not. Oh, you come to the cookout.
I don't want you to have a cookout.
No, you cannot, sir. Sorry.
I'm all set. Like, be yourself, and that'll get you the invite. You don't need to act like us to chill with us. Like, that's how I feel. There's no such thing as a ghetto pass in my world. It doesn't exist.
I don't care where
I've
you
never
grew
even
up at.
heard of a ghetto pass.
Yeah, it's like a ghetto. Oh, you can come to the cookout. Like, no, I'm good.
Nah. I do have a friend that I love, and we don't even care. But he doesn't act like that. But he's just mad cool. Like we don't.
Yeah,
even-
like she's saying, you could be cool,
Just
but
be
you don't
cool.
have to then come in and speak like you ain't
Don't
gotta be
act like
B-Rad from fucking Malibu Most Wanted. Buddy.
I mean,
Like you don't have to do that.
yeah,
Like you don't have to come in and
That's
dress
extra.
like that. But
That's
that's
extra.
basically
Yeah.
you know that's
Yeah,
how
that's
it
appropriation.
that's how it comes across to me when I see it. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
That's
I
how you
cringe.
appear to me is like
When anybody
B-Rad.
outside of, if anybody else, it's bad enough Black people say the N word, but anybody that's
Right.
outside of Black saying the N word, I cringe. It makes me, it's so cringeworthy. I'd be like, bro, why?
I think it's because we shouldn't.
We shouldn't. And then you're
shouldn't.
hanging around us and you saying it now. So now it just makes it even just more worse. You know what I mean? It's just a vicious cycle of the N word going around.
I agree.
It's messy.
Try to
Our
not say
ancestors
it
should
as
be
much,
ashamed.
but there's some elders who will stop and say something to you.
Yeah, I've
There's
said
not many
They've
of
said
them,
something to me too.
but they will definitely stop and say
They're like, do
something.
you know what that word means?
We do, and we understand the weight.
I know I shouldn't be saying it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I shouldn't be saying it.
Y'all go through your partner's phones,
Do I? What?
or have you ever gone through a partner's phone?
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
All the time. Shit,
I would say
whenever
all-
chance you get,
Damn,
I'm
for
a
real?
I
fucking
wouldn't say all
private
the time, but I
investigator in
have.
this motherfucker.
You ever like read some
Yeah,
wild
Kayla.
messages, or like your partner getting curved in the text?
I've seen some like weird. So I hate when people are in my phone because I be having
this
some
camera
stupid
on?
shit. In my phone.
on.
I have, listen, some things that get.
I be having retarded shit like stupid pictures of me, like dumb.
Oh,
shit,
nothing juicy?
embarrassing shit. Like I don't
That's
know.
the type of phone that you get left alone. Like you ever found some shit in someone's phone and then like
You know what's crazy? I've sent like a nude, right? And they could see like the other pictures that were in my camera roll.
wait, you screenshotted one of your own nudes?
I think so.
What the hell for?
Or no, it was theirs.
You screenshot
Theirs.
someone
Their
else?
nudes.
Oh, you was
So
putting-
they sent it to me. But I could see other
nudes.
nudes from other girls.
That's
It was
that's a rookie ass move.
there was a bunch of nudes at the bottom.
fuck
You're
is
like, oh, so you do this often.
Right.
So
you
then when
just
I sent the
send out
picture
hella
back-
e-cards.
You're an expert.
I sent the picture back, like an old one, like to reciprocate that same type of energy. And they was like, bitch, this is an old fucking picture.
That's like a female thing. Like we would definitely
How do
send
you-
an
about
old
what?
ass
I'll
nude.
send an old
What
nude.
qualifies as a quality nude?
It depends on what it
Hell
looks
if I
like.
know, because
You-
you
are
definitely
you
got
using these-
a
are
nude
you
from
using this type of lighting?
2018. Goddamn it, if you got one
Are
from
you using
me.
this type of lighting, this backdrop?
I say if I take up one, nigga, I'll be mad as hell if I only send this nude out one time. Do you know how much work that fucking took
quality
to get this
fucking nude.
angle?
Let me tell
To
you
get this
something.
outfit together, nigga? What the fuck? How much
can't
lotion
keep
I
recycling.
use?
I think
the
a
same
bathroom's a good
nudes.
place to take a nude because there's a lot of lighting in there.
Bathroom's a good place.
So you mean to tell me you take a nude every time you take a new nude?
Yeah, I think you should. That's just
I
respect.
mean, you could.
Never.
Why would you recycle the same old?
So it's like, would you
nudes,
send it to a new person since they ain't never seen it before? So
Yes.
it's like, all right, let me send him
You
the
ain't never
old
seen that
nude.
shit before? So I'm gonna send you the same
I don't
one
know. I
that
might have
took.
been a few pounds lighter, so I ain't trying to throw us no missed messages. So I might just keep it regular.
You want to make sure you're not sending old nudes.
You want to be
man.
current.
I
Don't send
recycle
the
nudes
same.
over here.
People don't send the same.
I don't even
nudes.
have time for nudes anymore. Do you? I don't. It's just.
I mean, if it's requested,
It's a little
I guess I
childish.
can make a little time for it. You gotta keep a little spice.
It's a little,
when I
it's a
was
little
younger.
childish. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to see my nipple? You seen one, you seen them all.
Seen one coochie.
I guess.
You
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
seen them all. No, I
Nah,
don't
that
think you've
ain't
seen
true. Cause
them
not
all.
all coochie looks the same.
No.
True. Touche. That's true.
You can't say that.
That's
But
true.
nipples, I feel like
Not all
I've
nipples is
seen-
built the same either. Some people
I've
got
seen
little
meatball
ones,
nipples
big
before.
ones. Meatball nipples.
Areolas as big as their whole titty. I've seen that too. Yeah, it gets a little weird.
I think studs do take nudes. That's interesting.
Studs take nudes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
So you
stuck on the
consider yourself
meatball
as a
thing.
stud?
Huh?
Ooh! You consider yourself as a stud?
Absolutely.
I know.
I don't think there's anything wrong.
We're still in Pride Month, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride.
Did you do any festivities?
No, I've been working.
Yeah, you have been.
I thought Juneteenth was so important for me, so I made sure I carved that.
There was a
time.
lot of things going on, especially for Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to Before You Let Go like 20 times.
Oh, you was at a whole lot of cookouts.
You make me happy. And I was eating my little cornbread on the
Heard that a little
side.
bit.
And I was like, hey. And then I was, before I let go. And I was just like that all day long.
I feel like you was in the same space all day.
I was like, then I heard somebody driving by. I was like, man, if you don't turn that shit down, I'm tired. I heard that song all
God
day
damn it,
long.
I ain't electrified no
Yeah,
damn more.
listen, they electric slide like, whew. We electric sliding on these Karens.
Juneteenth until next year.
So what's your schedule like this week? Let the people know where they can find you specifically for some. I want mine before milk.
I know. So Thursday I have a private event because I'm doing a lot of birthday parties.
Private event, yeah.
Okay, y'all heard that.
Big
Book her
money
for
over
all
here.
Your summer birthday parties for your kidlets.
Booker.
So I'm doing pre-packaging, which I bring for the ladies. They're experiencing my pre-packaging, which I do. But I'm be out at Blunt Park Friday from 2 to 6.
Okay.
I will be at It's the Pop-Up for Me on Saturday from 1 to 6. And I'll be outside. Sunday, I'm trying to pop up at the New Kirk League because that's the last day. It's the playoffs, so they're playing for the championship. That's big.
Yeah.
So I'll be out there just chilling, man.
Oh my gosh, I admire your work ethic too because like we
You've been
set
killing
mine
it.
or something. You go the fuck hard.
you've
And I
been killing
appreciate you for that.
Yeah, you gotta go in.
So understand that, people. Like, it's really nothing to just, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
To do it, just do
Literally.
it.
Amen.
Fuck what anybody says, just do it.
Amen.
Literally, let people know where they can find you if they want to book you and stuff like that too, for sure.
Shout out! I want to make a big shout out to Yummy Gang and all my supporters out there. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. We growing, and you guys can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Yummy Italian Ice. You already know, and as always, it's Yummy Gang out here.
Definitely, we'll be posting all of her schedules whenever she. Soon as, like, we try to stay up with that. As soon as you drop
Yeah.
her schedule, you'll find it in the Women That Talk
You
Back
know it.
stories on our own personal pages.
You know it.
Make sure you book her. It's hot out
Broken
here.
busy.
It's gonna be a
That
hot,
out
a
Make
hot
sure you
girl
book her for all your
summer.
stuff. What is? I don't know what it is with her. That had nothing to do with what I was about to say.
I want to make one last shout out. Shout out to Hall of Fame Fresh.
Yes.
They done supplied the
Over
fit.
there, but it's hot outside.
They supplied the fit.
I definitely gotta.
Shout out to them. They got some fresh.
We waiting for the women's line. Let me say this right here, right now. We're
What the
waiting
fuck is that?
for the women's
Shout out to them.
line. And if you don't have one, holla. I have hella ideas.
I like your stone. I've been looking over at you.
So this is lapis lazuli. I got this. Shout out to October Brown. So he also makes bracelets, all that good stuff. So definitely hit him up for any of your stones and all the stuff you need to just keep yourself aligned. Crazy out. Apparently somebody else is in retrograde. I don't really stay up with all that stuff.
Mercury
but
retrograde been kicking people's butts. I don't know what it means, but
it killed my ass. I ain't even gonna lie. But
Lord have mercy.
yeah, finished yesterday, so I guess that's over with. But now we in somebody else retrograde.
Who's?
shout out to all my Scorpios.
Yes, shout out. See, I ain't got no problem with y'all. Why you had to diss me? Because I was a Leo.
I mean something. Listen, I met some.
Right, then.
I
They
like
must be
Leos.
July Leos.
July Leo.
It's the July one.
July Leos.
Nah, I like Scorpios.
lousy.
My sister's a Scorpio, and my son's a Scorpio.
Yeah,
so
we
yeah,
lit. We lit. When's your
y'all
son's
different.
birthday?
11/19.
Oh,
My daughter's is the 29th.
Who?
My daughter.
When is it?
29th.
What?
Oh, she's Sag. She
October.
Cool.
No.
October.
Oh,
she's a
October. I
Scorpio.
thought she said November.
Lit. Scorpio's lit. We rule the
That's my
world.
nephew's birthday.
Why you think Drake is dominating? Scorpio. Drake.
Yeah, he's a Scorpio for sure.
Hey, shout out to him.
I guess.
Shout out to Sherelle husband.
Word, that's
Shout out
Sherelle,
to
man. You already know.
Until next time, y'all. Make sure you already know where to find her. You know where to find us.
Hit me up.
Shout out to our
Definitely.
sponsor, Pure Beauty, Yummy Gang.
Hey, we outside.
Definitely.